Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. What's wrong here? I got some news from Lithuania, and this article is so funny because it's like wants to really be serious. For me it's not serious, and I will explain why. It's kind of like a joke, it's like a parody. This article comes from Republic World from today, July 15th, 2022. Lithuanian Prime Minister won't challenge European Union's decision to allow movement of sanctioned Russian goods. Did you expect they would do anything about it? Did you expect that they would tell the EU, you know what, we oppose it and you're going to respect our opposition? Man, won't challenge. Of course, that's not news, but I'm just making fun of these guys because they think they're important. 2.5 million, they challenge Russia, and you know they challenge Russia thinking that the guys were gonna be backing them, which is European Union in this case, or NATO, and European Union obviously said, Lithuania, go and finish your homework, the adults are talking here. And basically that's what happened. And before Lithuania went to finish his or her homework, said, you know what, I will not oppose whatever you adults decide. Ridiculous. A day after the EU allowed a series of sanctioned items to be transported from Russia to its Kaliningrad, Lithuania said it will not seek any clarifications. What are you gonna do about it? They're gonna smack you that you... Alright, so Lithuania said it will not seek any clarification from the Commission, as it believes any further disputes on the matter would be a real victory for the Kremlin. It's already a victory. What else? They didn't ask for more. That's all they asked, and they got what they asked. Speaking to reporters in Vilnius, Lithuanian Prime Minister Ingrida Šimonytė said it will not be rational to raise questions on the EU decision, and it would add undue gain to the Kremlin. No, that will show that you are an independent sovereign state within the European Union, and you really believe and think that you have the same rights as everybody else, equal rights as Germany and France, for instance, and to say your thing. With your 2.5 million citizens, you have the same right as, let's say, I know, Germany with 80 million or something, right? Is that 80 million? France is like 60-some million. So you have the same weight, your word. But no, you know your place, you know you're on the lowest bottom feeding lake. Over there, there's no food on the bottom. You're just like a carp over there on the bottom. That's all you do. And when they tell you now it's time for you to move on because the big fish come here to feed other bottom feeders, by the way, you're just gonna be swimming click, 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 away. This is ridiculous, but that's how I envision this. That's why it's so funny in my head when I'm thinking about these things, how serious they want to be. We will not oppose it because that would mean another victory for... No, that's gonna show that you have a different opinion. That's all. Why do you care about those guys? It's about your country in the first place. Why do you care what Russia says? Don't you care about your citizens? If you think you really stand by your convictions, then you should fight for them. But there's no convictions here. Convictions is whatever they want. So it would be, as already said, that one, you know, it would not be rational to spend our time and energy on discussions whether kiloton of steel can be transported from one part of Russia to Kaliningrad region by rail. You know what? But you spent your energy and time to impose the sanctions and make the blockade, but you don't spend time talking about it. So you actively blocked those trucks that were trying to enter and the train that were trying to do that. So you employed people to do that. You really spent energy and took risks with that. But you know what? After all, it wouldn't be rational to spend our time and energy to discussion. No, discussions, no. But active things, that's no spending on energy, no. Earlier on Thursday, the Commission allowed the movement of certain sanctioned goods deemed essential, such as iron and steel, cement, wood, coal, and crude oil. Well, why they allowed that? Not because they're essential, because remember, you sanctioned those. So what? They want to turn it that, oh, it's essential, that's why we let them. Why did you sanction them in the first place then? Didn't you think at that time that these are essential? And now you reverse your, like we are crazy here. This item can be transited through the block between Russia and its enclave. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's Lithuania urges to focus only on sanctioning Russia. The transport of other military equipment and its parts will remain blocked as per the 6th series of sanctions. Yeah, they're not going to transport military equipment over your country, and I accept that you should not allow them. They should take it by a plane, or they should take it by ships. They will not go like that, so you can snoop around and see what's going on over there. Meanwhile, reacting to the decision, the Lithuanian Prime Minister said that the country has set rules for cargo movement control and added it would continue to remain in place. If we would give a lot of time for this debate, this would be a real victory for the Kremlin. How? Can you give us some details? They employed all, as I said, all that energy with people at the border and all that, and take the risk. But the debate, which will take, what, an hour maybe? 50 minutes? It's too much energy. You know, when I was a kid, I used to fight a lot, physically. With other kids, obviously, as a kid, teenager, and so on, until, you know, I started having something in my brain, started martial arts, and I calmed down, let's put it this way, in behavior, not in this. So you would have a kid that you would say, okay, now we're gonna fight, and he would spit, and he would throw rocks on you or something, and you run, you catch him, and you know, I want to fuck you up or something, and he would say, I don't want to fight you right now because I'm not in the mood of fighting. I don't give a damn, bam, 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 and go to mommy. That's how it used to be. But those guys that, I don't want to fight you now. Yeah, like when? When we meet in 15 years? Where? On the moon or something? The same with this guy. We don't want to debate. It takes too much energy. You already got your butt kicked that those guys reversed your little thing with your sanctions over there, and now you tell me you're not in the mood. But this is how it is with these weasels, you know. I'm not in the mood right now for that. I don't want to fight you now. Well, you were just talking smack a minute ago, and now you don't want to fight me. You were saying that I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. Now I caught you. Now let's do it. Oh, no, I'm not in the mood. Well, maybe I am. Boom, 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 and go to mommy. The same here. Basically, boom, 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 go to mommy. The Russians and the Brussels decided above your head. Lithuania, again. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. I'm sorry, but these guys are just falling in their own net or bait.